Roundtable, and this is TCSN. Ever since 2005 and 2008, some sports fans have been upset with the Olympics, but not anymore. Thanks to a large bid, softball, baseball, surfing, skating, karate, and other sports will be entering the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. The request to bring baseball and softball back in 2016 Rio Olympics was denied, but Tokyo thinks it will bring in more fans. Not only are softball and baseball reeling in more fans, but surfing and skating will be big attractions in 2020. Surfing Association says our Olympic dream has now become a reality. The surfing event will be held on natural ocean waves, and people are getting very excited for that to join the 2020 Olympics. These sports are bringing in 18 more events and 447 more Olympians. So look forward to that in the next Summer Olympics. Up next, Maddie with National News.
Thank you, Taryn. And now for the national news. A U.S. swimmer was held at gunpoint during the Rio Olympic Games, but it turns out there was a little twist and turn to go along with it that you wouldn't expect. 4 Olympians, including the famous Ryan Lochte, were out on the town after a long day in Rio when they were pulled over by cops. Lochte was held at gunpoint and was mugged by so-called cops in Rio during his stay at his amazing and once-in-a-lifetime opportunity at the Olympic Games. Lochte was at a late-night party when he was pulled over by the fake cops, and he was stating that armed men took his wallet. Police stopped Lochte and another swimmer at Rio's International Airport, taking them off of their flight back home to question them. Lochte was although seen returning from the incident with valuable possessions that were not taken from him. Yesterday, it was proven that Lochte made up the story so they could cover up the fact that they trashed a bathroom in Rio. Yes, Lochte and his friends might have kicked down a door and fought a security guard, but we hope that at the next Olympics in Tokyo, there will be no more trouble to go along with them. And now on to Delaney with local news.
You might want to sit down for this story, or you could lose your lunch. You may think Indiana is just a boring state with many cornfields and flat land, but some crazy things do happen every now and then. And 4 days ago, a tornado struck down right in Zionsville, just 40 minutes from you. It was August 15th when what appeared to be an EF1 tornado touched down in Zionsville, Indiana. The tornado passed right through the area of County Road 350 and County Road 875 East. Now, whether you were at a practice for a sport you play, at home watching TV, or out to eat, you probably all heard about this. And you probably didn't even think too much of it since it didn't pass through Noblesville. Steve Healy told the news reporters he saw metal pieces going up into the sky. Now, could you imagine what was going through his head at that sight? Other people in the neighborhood state that they could hear the tornado crunching something in the back of the neighborhood. The wind speeds were reported to be 100 miles per hour. And not only was damage done to some houses in Zionsville, but significant damage occurred to a barn located just west of County Road 875 East. Enough with the bad news. Luckily, nobody was injured. So the next time there's a chance of a tornado, be sure to stay cautious and find a safe area. You'll be glad you did. Up next is Olivia with our final story of the day, some good news.
Thank you, Delaney. 100 women and 1,400 men escaped ISIS concentration camps, and more than 600 are training. Training for what? They want revenge. They plan to fight back and rescue others. They call themselves the Force of the Sun Ladies. About 600 have left due to being scared, but they're recruiting others as we speak. Over 5,000 were captured, and this group plans to save them all one by one. That's all the stories we have for you. Thanks for watching TCSN.
You might want to sit down for this story, or you could... Oops,